Hi, my name is Grant, and today I'll be talking about the CRK Product Lineup. Now this will cover the overall options and product offerings. So we do have all the way from a 20mm frame size all the way up to the 60mm frame size. Now we have gear option as well as round shaft types available. Something new that we started offering recently are encoder options. Now those encoder options are available on the 42mm frame size as well as 60mm frame size. We offer 500 or 1000 pulse per revolution in a 2 or 3 channel option. Another new offering is the PS gear. The PS gear is a planetary type gear which utilizes lower cost benefit to the customer. Now these are available in the 28mm frame size, the 42mm frame size, as well as the 60mm frame size. Now the PS gear will have the overall performance and speed capability as the PN gear, but again at the cost savings. Taking a closer look to what the part number actually means, if we were to follow this overall year chart, we can see that obviously we're dealing with the CRK series, and the first number that you're going to notice is at 5 because it is a 5-phase system. Now we do have these different frame sizes available, so the next number you're going to see is either going to be a 1, 2, 4, or 6. Again, 1 for the 20mm frame size, 2 for the 28, 4 for the 42, and 6 for the 60. The next number you're going to see is the motor type. Now we have a P for the high torque type motor. If you don't see the P, that usually means it's a standard. The next letter that you are going to encounter is resolution. If you don't see the M, that means it is a standard motor. However, if you do see the M, that means it is the high resolution type. The high resolution type motor is going to have physically more teeth on the rotor, which allows for a 0.36 degree basic step angle. And again, that's not using microstepping, that's using mechanical means. Now we're going to have an A or a B for single or round shaft type, and always at the end of the part number you're going to see a P because these are photocoupler type inputs for the pulse and direction. Now, if we were to take a look at the gear type options, and standard motors, we would see the same type of number scheme that we just discussed. However, the difference we'll see is that at the end of the part number, you're going to see a dash with either a TH, N, PS, or H, depending on what type of gear. Again, T for tapered hob, PS for planetary, PN for planetary, and H for harmonic. And then you'll also see the gear ratio noted at the very end of the part number. Now, because we do offer encoders, we have incorporated that into the part number scheme. So looking at a high resolution, high torque type motor, if we want an encoder option, we're going to see the R at the end for the encoder version, and we're going to see 2 for the 3-channel AB output, and then we'll either see a 7 or an 8 for the resolution. 7 for 500 pulses per revolution, or 8 for 1000 pulses per revolution. Now, if you wanted a gear encoder version, the part number would look like this. Again, we'll see the same familiar type CRK 543AP. However, we've just incorporated the R27 and the PS25, R27 for 500 pulse per rev encoder with the PS 25:1 reduction. And again, using the same information we just discussed. So looking a little bit more closely at what we currently offer, I would also want to show you actual physical demonstration units that we have here today. Kind of incorporating the product lineup, we're going to have not only high torque type motors. High torque type motors are going to be 1.3 to 1.5 times more torque, output torque, than what our standard would have. We also have the high resolution, which we talked about, which has a lower step angle of 0.36 degrees per step. And then we also have the standard. And then note, this column over here indicates which encoder options we have. And currently it's for the 60 and for the 42 millimeter. Looking here, this is the actual CRK drive with the 60 millimeter round shaft type motor. We have the 42 millimeter planetary gear PN type, and we also have the 20 millimeter high torque type motor. Taking a closer look at the 20 millimeter frame size, this is one of the smallest hybrid motors out on the market. As you can see, it's literally not much bigger than my finger. Does allow a user to get into a very tight spot. So if you have an application where you don't have much space but you need positioning capabilities, by all means consider the 20 millimeter frame size motor. And we also have the gear type like we talked about in the standard 42 and 60 millimeter frame sizes. This is a round shaft triple stack 60 millimeter frame size. Then again, we have this PN type gear in the 42. And then finally I want to take a better look at the drive. The drive is extremely small, and if you want to know a little bit more about the functions and features of the drive, feel free to view the CRK information video. We do have power connection, I/O connection, and then we have a motor connection, as well as some other settings and potentiometers depending on what feature or function you want to use. And again, do note how small it is. It's only about 65 by 42 by 25. And that's millimeters. Looking closer at the gear head again, we do have 4 gear head options available. First would be the tapered hob type gear, which is the most basic gear we offer. It has a backlash rating of anywhere from 10 to 60 arc minutes. Again, this is a spur gear, so it is one of the more basic, but we do offer it in these available frame sizes. Now we also have the newly introduced PS gear, as well as the other PN gear types. They'll have the same performance, but where the big difference comes in is the backlash rating. Now the PS gear will have 15 to 35 arc minutes of backlash, while the PN gear, which is the non-backlash type, will only have 1 to 3 arc minutes of backlash. And then finally, we have the non-backlash type, which is the harmonic. Again, that will have 0 degrees backlash, and that's available in the 50 and 100 reduction ratios. For the harmonic gear, we do offer it in the 20 millimeter frame size, so it's a very small harmonic gear type motor. If you do have any questions, by all means, feel free to contact us at 1-800-GO-VEXTA, or you can visit us at www.orientalmotor.com. For more information on the overall function of the CRK series, please do watch the CRK product information video. My name is Grant, and thank you for watching.